If you have ever been to summer camp, you know what a wonderful experience it is. Children have an opportunity to leave the stresses of tight schedules and homework behind and just be a kid. And what better place to be a kid than in God's creation and under the leadership of adults who want nothing more than to share the love of Jesus Christ in a way that is both memorable and rejuvenating. Each year, hundreds of hours and thousands of dollars are spent making sure that when you send your children to camp, the experience will be safe, real, and will bring them back to you bubbling over with anticipation for their next camp experience.
We've been putting in countless hours a week trying to get the camp ready for this camp season. Right now we're busy working on getting the swimming pool going and get it nice and clear before summer camp gets rolling. We're very happy to have the green grass. The horses are looking really good because they're getting plenty of pasture, and the lawn is looking beautiful. I believe Wewoka has the advantage of being set out in the country where we're not influenced by the sounds of the city, we're not influenced by what's around us, and you're able to focus on God's creation. We have a 54-acre lake that if we continue getting the rains that we've had, we'll have a nice full lake this summer for our water program. And we have the swimming pool that we can teach the different classes of swimming and lifeguarding. And we have a wonderful nature program. Our nature center has really come a long way since last year. Wewoka's philosophy has always been to bring the kids out here into a setting of nature and to teach them about the plan of salvation. And by utilizing the assets that we have here at camp, I think we do a really good job of reaching the kids. Sometimes it's hard to get them out of their mindset of video games and TV, but once we break through, the kids love it, and they usually want to come back for another camp.
At Wewoka Woods in the Longhorn Cafe, we serve plant-based foods, so I think your children are going to get a healthy meal, and we serve buffet style, so you're going to get choices. The Longhorn Cafe is making some changes that are healthy, so we are trying to make the food lower fat, and we are using only healthy oils in the fats that we do use. We don't do any deep fat frying. We don't have a deep fat fryer in our kitchen even. We got rid of it 6 or 7 years ago. We try to bake a lot of things. We do a lot of steaming. We've been using a lot of fresh produce that we can get from community gardens, so we like to use like fresh greens and fresh produce that would have more nutrients in it than the stuff that's produced commercially.
The motivation to work at a summer camp has to be the smiles on the kids' faces when they come each year, because you put in so many hours of work during what we call the off-season that nobody really sees until they come back the next year. And so it has to be the satisfaction of happy kids and happy parents that are liking what we do here.
It's really exciting to see the barn coming together. It's not just a shell anymore. We'll have half of the barn is stalls, classroom, and the other half of the barn is an indoor riding arena. So even if it rains, you're going to get to ride horses here at camp, which is amazing. In years past, if it started raining, we'd have to rip off 25 saddles, and then when the sun came back out, we'd have to put them all back on. So now we can bring the horses inside and they'll be dry, and we won't have to worry about taking all the saddles off, and nobody will miss a class, because even if it rains when we're doing the rodeo, we could do that inside.
At this point, we have tile showers. We have 6 showers where there was 4. We have a polished concrete floor. We have new toilet surrounds and new toilets in the guys' bathroom, and We've added 4 more sinks to the guys' bathroom, and we also have a fully handicap accessible shower and toilet and sink.
A lot of kids never get the opportunity to get outside and even see horses, so it's really fun to watch them learn about all that. And the horses are very forgiving.
A lot of the horses that were raised here are now the ones that we're riding, and they're much more calm and controllable.
There's 8 levels of horsemanship that we can teach here, from I've never touched a horse to I can do lots with horses, what can you teach me new? And we have horses that can do I've never trail ridden to I want to go canter across the field and jump some jumps maybe. We have horses that can do all that.
We try to teach a very safe program. One of our biggest outreaches is to teach them a love of Christ.
As you give your offering for Oklahoma 2%, we want you to know that your sacrifice goes in part to help our children have the greatest spiritual experience of their lives. My hope is that these experiences will be part of the foundation that will help them stand against temptation and stand tall for the Lord as they get older. Thank you for your gift to one of my favorite mission fields, summer camp in Oklahoma.